Good evening and welcome. The first act of the Bharatiya Janata Party government in Haryana has been an open display of its lack of a spine. The BJP government in Haryana has proven to be so utterly weak that it allows itself to be held hostage by a self-styled godman. The godman gathers an army and troops in thousands into his closed private complex. This private army then challenges the state. And all that the state government does is to throw up its hands and find lame excuses for not acting against this maverick so-called guru. When we in the media ask questions, when we ask why the government has proved to be so useless, they send in the police who then turn to beat up the journalists instead. Reporter after reporter gets thrashed, cameras are broken, all by the policemen. In the middle of all this, the godman disappears while the police is busy thrashing our reporters. Ladies and gentlemen, if this had been a Congress government in Haryana, the BJP would have said that had it been in power, it would have shown the Congress what firmness of action is and what a strong state government should do. But this is a BJP government, and that government is thoroughly exposed tonight. What is also exposed are 5 other facts, and consider them tonight. 5 other facts. First, that you and I have to face the law, but godmen in India don't have to face the law. 2, that you and I can go to jail for the smallest of crimes, but godmen will never have to go to jail. 3, that you and I have to respond to court summons, but godmen don't have to respond to court summons because they are politicians patronizing them. 4, that you and I cannot break the law in any which way, but these godmen, these babas and these sons can throw acid bombs and fire at policemen, but the politicians will still not act. And why won't they act? Because the politicians need their support. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, that in this country, 67 years after independence, our politicians, each and every one of them, whether it's a BJP politician or a Congress politician, all these politicians have outsourced crowdsourcing to these godmen. The godmen raise votes for them, so they won't raise a little finger against them while they walk all over the Constitution. That is the respect left for the Constitution. This is what the politicians of this country have reduced this country to. And I'm asking you tonight, is this what you voted for, ladies and gentlemen? Is this the change that people were promised? Is this the change that was promised? The question goes out tonight because the state government has allowed this to happen. We are debating this on debate number 1. A brutal crackdown, the war zone in Hisar, is a creation of the state government. It shows how deep the divide is between the average citizen and the self-styled godman. And debate number 2 tonight, well, the Congress, the PDP, National Conference all getting edgy and nervous about the BJP battleground Kashmir, debating it for the first time in the run-up to the elections. All this and more is coming up, and here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the News Hour tonight. They let the private army build up and are wielding their lathis now. Complete mayhem in war zone Hisar.
उसको वहां से हटाया भी गया और उसके अंदर हो सकता है किसी से रफली कह के भी हटा दिया गया.
But the godmen they are looking for is still out there. Why is the clueless state government silent tonight?
मीडिया कर्मी जो घायल हैं उसका मुझे बेहद दुख है.
They go after the media instead of the gundas. Shameless policemen target journalists for doing their job and exposing their own ineptitude.
Use the brute force on the media personnel. Our video journalist
When we don't back off, we are targeted as well. TimesNow's video journalist and broadcast engineer assaulted. The only channel live from Hisar for 8 days is attacked.
आम कश्मीरियों का ख्याल है कि बीजेपी ने यहाँ तिजोरियां खोली हैं.
तो बीजेपी जो एजेंडा लेके जम्मू कश्मीर में आ रही है वो बहुत खतरनाक है जम्मू कश्मीर के लिए.
Is the ultimate political conquest possible? BJP faces 3-pronged strike from Kashmir in Kashmir from other parties as it goes all out to achieve Mission 44. And no, there will be no cricket cleanup. The BCCI is daring the entire nation. Bookie chunky IPL boss Sundar Raman is not even being touched.
This is Times Now, Super Prime Time. And you're watching the News Hour with Arnab Goswami.
It all started with a group of few hundred camping outside the Satlok ashram in Hisar. For 8 days now, TimesNow's Vijay Kao and TimesNow's Bhavtosh Singh have been reporting from the location, warning day after day that a large private army was building up. They did not listen. The state government did not act. Instead, the police squatted outside waiting for over 20,000 people to gather. That number could be much larger tonight. Tonight, as we in the media bear the brunt of an unprecedented assault by the state government, we have just one question. Where is the state which was sworn in with the promise of a real change?
With arms and riot gear, they've been battle ready for 8 days now. On Tuesday morning, the numbers outside the Satlok ashram only grew, and the policemen squatting outside had turned restless. By noon, the sound of bullets resonated in this area of Barwala Hisar. The battle had begun, but within minutes, the embarrassed Haryana police changed its enemy and took aim at the media.
Reporters have been beaten up. In fact, our crew has been attacked by the police. It's chaos, confusion.
And the TimesNow crew was the first to bear the brunt of the unprecedented assault.
Ashram personnel are being taken in by the police. When our camera was trying to capture that at least 5 to 7 police personnel came, and they repeatedly attack us with batons.
They charged at reporters who were armed with nothing but cameras and mics. Thrashed young journalists for doing their job.
उन्होंने बताया था मैं कि आप यहीं खड़े रहिए. उसके बाद कवर करते करते उन्होंने कहीं से शुरुआत की किसी दूसरे मीडिया वाले को मारने की, और उसके बाद हमारे तरफ दौड़ गए. फिर भी हमने अपना कैमरा डाउन किया, बोले हम शूट नहीं कर रहे, जा रहे आगे. फिर आगे पकड़ लिया हमने.
For 8 days now, TimesNow has been reporting from war zone Hisar, warning of a standoff between the cops and Rampal's private army.
The entire ashram was first encircled by security forces. Then at about 12:30 this afternoon is when the police personnel charged in. They first fired tear gas shells in an effort to disperse the mob. When the mob refused to move from the particular location, they then lathi charged them.
But the cops who chose to delay action today resorted to a botched-up crackdown, and despite their best attempt to stay in denial, these pictures proof of the media being deliberately targeted.
ना हरियाणा पुलिस ना ही हरियाणा सरकार मीडिया को दूर रखने में बिलीव करती है, लेकिन जब पीछे से फायरिंग हो रही है, आश्रम से फायरिंग हो रही है, उस समय मुझे औरों की जान भी बचानी है, मीडिया वालों की जान भी उतनी कीमती है.
And the criminal godman, who perhaps was watching the drama unfold while using women and children as a human shield, is clearly having the last laugh. He is not the first such self-styled godman to mock the law. Rape-accused Asaram and Nityanand also took India for a ride. And in each case, the police failed to act in time. Each case a testament of the failure of the administration and the attitude of godmen who often enjoy political backing and act as parallel courts in democratic India. With Bhavatosh and Vijay Kao, Sharoni Sen, TimesNow. Tonight on India's most watched news show. Debate number 1. Why did police attack journalists? Debate number 2. Is the ultimate conquest possible for the BJP? You're watching the first News Hour debate on TimesNow Super Prime Time.
Okay, introducing tonight Jaiveer Shergill of the Congress Party, GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP, Rahul Ishwar, social activist. He actually leans on the side of Sant Rampal. I cannot understand why. SK Garg, who was Sant Rampal's lawyer, was supposed to come on the program. He is absent tonight. I don't know why. Either Prakash Sharma, former convener of the Bajrang Dal, is joining us from Kanpur. He supports the Sant. I don't know why. Ashish Khaitan of the Aam Aadmi Party. Hartosh Singh Bal of Caravan, and Kamal Farooqi, thank you very much, political analyst. So GVL Narasimha Rao, you can't act against the godman, so you beat up journalists. I mean, what kind of attitude is this? You can't act against the godman. You have been completely exposed. You have given him time. You've let him escape. Is this the, you know, ये किसके अच्छे दिन आ रहे हैं GVL जी? हमें तो लगता है कि अच्छे दिन सिर्फ आजकल ये संत बाबा लोगों के आए हैं या हिंदू महासभा के अच्छे दिन आए हैं. Is this the अच्छे दिन you promised? Is this the अच्छे दिन you promised?
But Arnab, you have seen the manner in which the police crackdown.
Police crackdown did not happen. Police crackdown should have happened earlier.
The kind of efforts that are being made.
Sir, when did you act?
I think
the police crackdown. 1 second. The only crackdown I have seen is the police crackdown on the media. So I presume today that this is how the media is going to be treated.
No.
Under a BJP government. That when we question why the BJP state government does not act, you go and thrash the journalist instead.
No, I think.
Why did you not act against the godman earlier?
I think. No, he was supposed to be present in the court.
Supposed to be, and you believed him. You believed him. He has skipped court hearings.
And he was to be present on the 10th of November.
Hartosh, you buy this argument. Let's open up the debate.
And
Hartosh, here is a man who has skipped
everyone.
Well, you have a lot of trust in Godmen.
17th of November.
You have a lot of trust in Godmen. You have a lot of trust in Godmen, even if they are criminals. You still have trust in them.
And we have no link.
Well, you have no link, of course. How do I know what link you have or you don't have? Why did you give him
Arnab, I want to put some facts straight.
Okay, go ahead. Jaiveer Shergill rebutting you. Who's coming in first?
I want to put some facts.
Okay, Congress party taking
Come on, I haven't even spoken.
That's all right. It's an open debate. It's an open debate.
Party which has encouraged
Arnab, what happened today?
Over 10 years.
The new government.
Congress party first.
The new government has.
Before they can start speaking.
Mr. Narasimha Rao, let me complete. Let me put some facts straight, then you can debate it.
Under your
then you can debate it. Let me put some facts. What happened, Arnab, today is a complete miserable failure to handle or fail their first step of handling a law and order situation.
Let's put the facts. Let's put the facts straight. It was your government, and you hear the voices of
the fact is
Bhupender Singh Hooda.
Arnab,
what is Mr. Hooda saying today? Why didn't you play that, Arnab? I want people of the country to hear what Mr. Hooda has to say. The Congress, let them not speak in two voices.
You know, Mr. Rao, you know an observation I make nowadays, just come in. No, first of all, both of you separate a minute. Give me a minute to come into the debate. 1 second. 1 second, GVL Narasimha Rao. 1 second, Mr. Shergill. Hold on. This is Arnab here, not Mr. Narasimha Rao, because both of you have decided to speak over each other, so I'm going to come in. So my question is, please tell me, when was your Mr. what is his name, Mr. Khattar sworn in as Chief Minister?
Hardly 3 weeks ago.
Okay, fine. No. Second question. Now wait, 1 second. Let me completely reveal how inept the BJP government has been first. Second, when was the arrest warrant issued against this Sant Rampal character?
I think you know the answer. Arnab.
No, I am asking you the question. I want you to tell me. 1 second. I want you to tell me. Because you promised a strong, effective government. Pakki sarkar, majboot sarkar. आप बताइए मुझे 5
Arnab, now give me
5th of November arrest warrant was issued. No, 1 minute. Mr. Shergill, please wait. 5th of November arrest warrant was issued, right or wrong?
Right, and he was expected to be present on
Really, I mean, you have really, he was supposed to be present. Thousands of people were gathering there, they were fortifying themselves, first line of defense, second line of defense, human chain, arms were being shown out there. What were you doing all this while? You were having a party. What were you doing all this while?
If the police, let me say this, if the police had resorted to the kind of action they were forced to do today, if we had done this 3 days ago, you would have raised thousands of
questions. Please, don't tell me that. Don't tell, this is so.
Were being taken.
No, that's a laughable argument. Ashish Kehta, Aam Aadmi Party, Hartosh, please come in. Kamal Farooqi, everyone come into the debate. It's an open debate now.
Can I just make a point?
Ashish Kehta coming in. Ashish Kehta is asking the BJP something. 1 second. And keep in mind, this was a government which said we'll give you a strong government. पक्की सरकार
I just want to ask,
किसकी
I just
पक्की
want to
सरकार
ask
और
the
किसके
BJP
अच्छे
one
दिन?
simple question.
आशीष कहता है।
I just want to ask the BJP just one simple question. There are so many godmen in Haryana, and most of them have criminal cases, including cases of rape, extortion and murder. And these cases predate the formation of a BJP government in the state. What was the BJP doing when they were going and approaching and bowing their heads before them, including Mr. Khattar, seeking their support in their election campaign? When you take the support of criminals and you form the government,
let him complete.
Is on the government to return the favors.
Your own chief minister.
Then the obligation is on the government to return the favors. I want to ask you just one thing.
Your own chief minister.
Is the government in Haryana a constitutionally elected government?
He was threatening the country that he
Does the government in Haryana believe in the equality before the law?
You want to raise questions about us?
Of the law,
I think it's shameful that Aam Aadmi Party raises such questions.
Don't let
and the manner in which you went around religious leaders, the manner in which you went to different Bukharis of the world, seeking support,
do you understand
religious support. I think you have no locus standi to raise such questions.
If we have to explain you the rule of law, the equality before the law, the value, the essence, the spirit of constitutional democracy, then BJP doesn't deserve to be in government in Haryana. You don't deserve to be in government in Haryana if you